Mughal Empire. Akbar was one of the greatest emperors of the Mughal dynasty. It was during the reign of Akbar that the rule of the Mughals truly began, for both Babur and Humayun had ruled for extremely short and interrupted periods. Akbar was a minor at the time of his father's death, and was under the guardianship of Behram Khan. Soon after succeeding to the throne, Akbar had to firmly establish Mughal authority and regain the territories it had lost. His enemies challenged his rule, and another historic battle was fought at Panipat, one in which Akbar emerged victorious and firmly established the Mughal power as the dominant power in India. Akbar was still under the guardianship of Behram but now wished to become a full-fledged king in his own right. Behram, while providing invaluable service, had begun behaving in a high-handed manner which had resulted in many enemies. In 1560, Akbar expressed his desire to take over, to Behram, who reluctantly agreed and prepared to leave the empire. Akbar made the tactical mistake of appointing Pir Muhammad, an enemy of Behram's, to oversee his move out of Mughal territory. Behram considered this an insult and rose against Akbar. He was however defeated but allowed to continue out of the empire by Akbar, because of the tremendous services he had rendered. Tragically, however, Behram was killed by an Afghan who held a personal grudge against him. Luckily, his family escaped and his son Abdurrahim was taken in by Akbar and rose later on to become an important noble of the empire. After assuming control from Behram, Akbar did not immediately get full control of the empire. His foster mother Muhammad and her son Adam Khan and some of her family were exercising an undue influence on the state. Adam Khan led some conquests which, although successful, were brutal. Akbar, unable to tolerate their actions, put Adam Khan to death in 1562. His foster mother died of grief 40 days later. Akbar, at the young age of 14, was now finally in control of his empire. Akbar began a process of consolidation and expansion. He extended the empire's frontiers and covered almost the entire country, even reaching deep into the south. Under Akbar, the Mughal Empire reached its peak, with its influence extending to almost all parts of the country, as well as major developments taking place in the arts and the economy. Akbar ruled for a period of 51 years, which was the longest reign amongst the Mughal emperors. Akbar was one of the most able rulers amongst the Mughals and one of the greatest emperors in Indian history. Akbar was a very wise and open-minded ruler with a sound character. He was an able administrator as well as a capable soldier. He possessed tremendous courage, often risking his life, and was also extremely strong. He was kind and just, and despite being a great conqueror, he was not cruel to those whom he had defeated. Akbar was not vengeful and usually forgave people who rebelled against him, except in certain cases when it was not possible. Akbar possessed tremendous self-control and had excellent manners. He is said to have been very charming and was praised by all those who came into contact with him. Akbar had a wise and able courtier called Birbal, and there are many stories about the interactions between Akbar and Birbal, who would often provide sound insights into the various problems the emperor was facing. Akbar was also very popular amongst his subjects, who considered him not only the ruler of Delhi but of the entire universe. Akbar also closely monitored his diet and ate moderately. While Akbar did not know how to read and write, one cannot say that he was not a learned man. He had a keen interest in literature and philosophy and was gifted with a brilliant mind and incredible memory. He maintained a large library of books and engaged people to read books to him. His understanding of what he